Look at that beautiful Christmas tree amongst all the jungle plants. That's so awesome. And the unboxing begins. Happy early. Well, not too early. I mean, today is the 7th? 8th. Today's 8th. So we're getting close to Christmas. We're getting close to Christmas, aren't we, Sally? Say hello to everybody.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. You may have to flip that box. You may have to flip that box on its end and dump it out. There you go. Put speed into it. What could it be? Anticipation is making way.
Really making me work at it.
And it's making her work at it. Oh my goodness, it's a big old thing wrapped in plastic. Big heavy thing. Alright. Throw the instructions aside.
This is a rocket stove.
Well, how about that?
Woodeze rocket stove. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Alright, so now you get to put it together too, because it's supposed to go together easy. That's what they say. Matter of fact, the name is Woodeze. They got the word ease in it for a reason. So we'll see how this goes. I packed it pretty good. Lots of styro wrap or whatever that stuff's called. And man, it's practically together. And so that's the feet, I'm guessing. More stuff inside. Yeah. That's probably the Ash collection tray, is what I'm betting. Or no, that's kind of a funnel tray that funnels the fuel down into it, I believe. Okay, anything else inside of it? No? There's something taped to the side there.
That's the ash.
Oh, that's the ashtray. That's the ashtray. Okay. So. Nothing else inside then.
Nope. But okay.
At least the handle's already attached, so you don't even have to attach that. And I suppose the feet could be optional if you don't want them, but to me, if you're going to put a pot on it, especially something boiling water, you're probably going to want the feet. That would be my guess.
So it is something to cook with.
Yes, it is.
I was thinking.
You were guessing right.
The sun oven, but
this is every bit as handy.
This works even when the sun.
Yeah,
out, so.
you just need some scrap wood. Don't even need really high quality wood either. Just whatever you can find laying around. Don't cut yourself. No blood in the video. I'm thinking there might be part of the frame for the feet is what I'm guessing that is. Does it feel kind of heavy?
Yeah, well, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably the.
Like long piece.
Yeah, it's probably the frame for the feet. That's what I'm guessing. We're doing all this, of course, without reading the instructions, of course. I don't know. It's for the, well, one of them looks, yeah, those two furthest from me to your far right, those two are the top for the pot. Those are the offsets, I guess. Like, not those two. Those are the legs. But those two would be like what goes on top. And I think they crisscross each other, like an X. And they got those slots in them. Yeah, all without the destructions. There we go. So we can at least set a pot on it. That goes in the mouth part where the fuel goes. You got to flip the lid up, and then that sits down inside that, I believe. It's like a gravity feed. And maybe upside down. I don't know. We may actually have to look at the picture. It may go in the opposite direction, but anyway. So we probably will need a tool to put the feet. I don't think those aren't wheels, are they? They're like little
No, they're
feet.
just like little legs.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll stop recording at this point, and I'll see if I can find some tool because I'm sure we're gonna have to do something there with a tool. It looks like they're threaded, so. All right. So you'll flip it upside down so you can get the legs on it. And they're in the shape of an X.
So does it go this way?
Not snugging up real good. Maybe loosen that one up a little. And want one of these. Try the biggest. Try the biggest or second. Try the second biggest one.
That's the biggest.
It's the big one.
Unless it's metric and this is regular.
Well, it's possible.
It's really sort of loose, feels like.
But it's working. I mean, you don't need them that hugely
So
tight.
what are these holes for?
That's for them feet. These things. They'll end up going in there. It looks like there's two of them, so you can level. You can level it with that to make it work. So, okay. So I feel like they're tight enough. You don't need to be real tight, but just snug. What about this one here? That one looks a little loose.
Feels like the paint that's in the grooves of the
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Probably a little bit of paint in.
clearing out as I twist.
Yeah. So now we got to put the feet on. So I guess what we had to do is unscrew the first bolt off
Well,
of it. I think what I'm going to do though, what I would do is I would screw this one all the way down. That one.
I did.
Yeah. And then we can always adjust it to sit higher if we need to. Oops. And these I wouldn't worry about getting hugely tight because you want to be able to unscrew them and adjust them.
I was going the wrong direction. That's why I couldn't get it started.
Yeah.
That seems weird having these things so long.
Well, because that extra height of an inch or so might make a difference to some people if they got a skillet and they're flipping an egg on it, you know, once you're cooking. I mean, that as long as those things are, you can get another 2.5 inches of height out of the thing, you know, when it's sitting on its feet. But like I said, just to get it together, we'll do them. Adjust it at the shortest. Be careful, it's all heavy. So yeah, and then we pretty much figured out this goes in this direction, and that allows an airspace for air to move in, and the fuel can go here and fill that part up. And that's the pot standoff. I think that's what they call it. Okay. So we can throw some wood in it and light it up in the living room.
And then we get a pot.
And get a pot. Get an iron skillet. Let's make it match. I gotcha. So this is a little skillet. Man.
Perfect for cooking an egg on it.
Yeah. And that stool height that you got is probably good. But like I said, you could raise it another 2 inches probably at least if you wanted it higher. Well, hot diggity dogs. All we need now to do is put a fire in it.
All we need is the electricity to go out, so we gotta cook on it.
We've got to. We have to. Exactly. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Go get Sally. Go get the doggy.
He's got to check out the rocket stove.
Okay.
Set it up next to my original invention here. That's probably over there. Cooking standoff. Hot.
And go.
That's it.
And go.
It's going to take a little bit to rock it, but still trying to get started. There we go. I think we're getting.
Wonder if you leave some of the longer ones stuck out and close the lid, if it'll suck air better from the other areas.
Well, at first, when you're first starting it, you really want it to get the maximum amount of air in. I think it's getting started. We'll throw a couple of small pieces in this side because I've got the hopper full, so I'm cheating. I'm throwing a few on the top.
How about some dried leaves?
I think I've smoked too much and then it can put itself out. So I try to avoid doing dried leaves. Bark, thin pieces of wood, you know, that should be fine. And there's some thin pieces here, help get it going. And little twigs, preferably dry. It just rained here, so it's going to be, I mean, like I can feel the dampness in that piece, but once it gets going, it'll stop smoking. And it's starting. It's starting to.
Can you get on the other side of it now?
Yeah, I'm blocking the sunlight.
You could move that closer to that.
No, it's okay. I think we're at a point now where it's starting to really get going here.
I think you need more down here now.
Yeah, I'll shove some in the hopper where it's supposed to go, but I just wanted to get some straight on the flame. So, getting them.
When you do stand behind it over there, though, the flame shows up really good against your black sweats.
Oh, okay. So, it's still smoking a little, and that's because the wood's wet, it's damp. But once it gets hot enough, that'll stop. Let's get some more fuel down in the hopper part. And that'll get it going good, hopefully.
Do you want me to fan it?
Maybe trying to go out on us.
Do you
A lot
want
of
me,
moisture in that wood.
do you want me to stop or
No,
keep going?
let it go.
Try closing that front door a little bit and see what happens.
I might put it out. I don't know. We'll see. It's going. Shoot down into it here. You can see the flames.
Look at the flame when you open it and see if it makes a difference.
I can hear it starting to rocket.
Watch your hat.
See if you can get the camera on the moisture
Condensation.
dripping. That's that wet wood. Yeah, that's all that wet wood moisture coming out of it. So not most ideal conditions, but because we had that rain and all of this dry wood got moisturized. But it's going now. And if you look down in the insides there, you can see, and I can see a lot of moisture on the sides of it. So there's definitely a lot of moisture in this wood, but it's definitely got enough heat that it's evaporating the moisture out. So we'll put one of the bigger pieces in, maybe another one, and I can get a cast iron skillet and drop an egg in it. We still got that cracked egg in there.
Mm-hmm.
So get that butter melting.
You can get another egg if you want, or some quail eggs.
I was sort of ill prepared. You recording?
Mm-hmm.
So. Chickens are gonna have some good protein here in a minute. Keep this back. What's in there? Here. I think it's fine. It's frying. We're cooking an egg on a rocket stove. Yay. There we go. www.backdoorsale.com